Wow, you're welcome to Custom Venture once again. Good to have you in the house. Thanks to all the returning subscribers and those ones that will be subscribing today. I want to say a big thank you. You are highly welcome. Thanks for the time you spend in watching it, your data, your time, your money. God bless you all. Each time you watch my video, don't forget to give like. Click on that like button. Make your comments. And then if you're yet to subscribe. If you have subscribed, tell a friend to subscribe too. God bless you. Today we'll be sewing our baby dress, Christmas in the corner. So we need to sew our designers wear for them. You're welcome. Okay, I'll be working with the width, the bust of 30 inches. So I'm going to cut for the upper panel and the lower panel. Okay, follow me as we go. So for the upper panel, the bust measurement, when you are folding your cloth, you fold to the highest measurement, which of course here is the bust. So I will have a 30 divided by 4. I'll be having 7.5. So I'll be measuring 7.5 here plus sewing allowance, making it 8. So I'm ready for them into 8. So this is 8. Okay, so I'll be using it to cut the other side too. Okay, this is the front side, so I'll be using it to cut the back of it. And the back, there will be zipper there, there will be zip there, so I'm going to leave the allowance of zip when cutting it. So I will leave about 1.5 inches for the zip. Okay, leaving about 1 inch for the allowance. Can make yours. Okay, this is 1.5. Let me leave it as 1.5. So I cut it out. Okay, so the next thing we're going to input our measurements in it. Okay. Okay, my measurement is going to be here. This is the zipper allowance here. Okay, and the length I'll be working with is just the length is so I think I've cut excess for it, no problem. The length I need is 9. I will need 8 with the sewing allowance. Okay, so I'm going to input my measurement now. The shoulder is 10, so 10 divided by 2, I have 5 here, 5. And then the shoulder is usually slopey, so I come in by 1 before I take my armhole, because I'll be cutting that one off. So I will take the armhole to be 4, connect it, and then you go this way. This side is supposed to be. This is the front and this is the zipper side, so this side is supposed to be, so that I don't mistakenly cut it like that. Okay, so the next thing is the the bust itself is there. 30 divided by 4, we have 7.5 with the sewing allowance. So this is where my cuff is coming. And then the waist, we have the waist as a 24 divided by 6, we have 24 divided by 4, we have 6 plus sewing allowance, 6.5. So you connect this way. Okay, and then the bust span divided by 2, I have 3. That is where my that will be. So the next thing is where the shoulder line, the neckline, I'll be using 2 wideness and then 2.5 for the depth, 2.5. Okay, if you are finding any of this teaching helpful, useful, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so the place I created slope, I connect it because that's where I'll be cutting it from. Okay, I think I'm on the right path, so I'm going to cut it now. Cut from here like this, and then yes, there comes the front. I will just notch this place because of the back. The depth of the back is not as much as the front depth, so I cut them separately. Okay, so for this back, I'll just come in by 1 inch, just about 1 inch. Let me secure the okay. That line, you are going to notch it so that you know where you are going to put later. So good to go. We have the fronts on the back panel here this way. Okay, so we're not going to go for the lower part of it. Just follow me as we go. You know what we are going to do, measure this length here, and we're going to add about 10 inches to it because we're going to form gather with it. Okay, let's go. There is it. We have 13. You know the sewing allowance is there, so we're going to say 13 plus 10 inches, that's 23. We need 23 plus sewing allowance, we need 24. 24. And we need the length. 13 plus sewing allowance, we need 14. So we mark your 14 this way. Join it together. Want. Okay, it depends on how you want your gather to be. Okay, you can increase yours, you can make it full, you can increase it. So we have gotten the front, this plain one, so we need the the cloth we are going to use to design. I'll be using this one to design it. So for the lower part of the dress, I will cut 3 of this from this to use for it, 3 of it. Okay, I will need 3 of it to use. The 3 pieces are complete. So I'll be running the 3 of them on it, so it can have a fuller and thicker. So this is how it's going to be, triple fold. So it's going to be gathered this way. Okay, I want to cut the sleeve. Okay, I've cut this. I will use it to form a ribbon. It's going to come out this way. Okay, so I want to be cutting the sleeve. Okay, I will need around about 5.5. Then the cup starts somewhere because it's going to form together. To come out this way so that the gather is formed here. Always prefer is bigger than what you want. It can be reduced. Okay, so I'm going to form gather here. So I press it into 2. And notch the center. Okay, then I'll be cutting belts with the plain fabric. Okay, let me explain so far how we have gone so far. Well, I want to believe we know how to cut this basic bodice for the upper panel. If you don't know, I have the link at the description place. Okay, then I've put in the belts. Join this upper part. Okay, this side is going to be. Then the ribbon the bowl I will be putting on it. Okay, I told us that we are going to add 3 layers of this fabric on it, this net on it. So it has been added, and then I run gather stitch on it, which shall we pull. Okay, I will pull it to form the gathers. Okay, you can see it. You keep pulling until you get your desired size. Okay, then I'll be taping this edge with this. I'll tape it with this. So let's go to the machine. Okay, then this, I haven't joined everything. The bow will be here this way. Okay, I've taped it with this. As I said, I've taped it, then I've drawn the gather. Okay, so I'll be fixing the upper panel to it. Okay, so I'm going to bring out the final look.